Okay, so I've got this MEEDEN Watercolour paint palette, and this comes with 24 paints and a paintbrush. When I took the paintbrush out, it has got quite a thin tip, so wouldn't be good for laying down loads of paint, but would be quite good for details. So I first started by swatching all of the colours, and my first impressions of these were that they were really nice. I really liked how vibrant they were. The placement of the paints within the palette did annoy me a little bit because there's like a blue that's not with the other blues and a pink that's not with the reds and the pinks. So that did kind of annoy me, and they were quite hard to get out. I don't know if they've been glued down into the plastic, but I couldn't take them out to rearrange them. My next test is the staining test. So I just put down like a strong red colour, a blue and a light green, just to see how they stain. So as you can see, they do stain like quite a lot, and I think that it would be quite hard to correct any mistakes that you might make with these paints, which is fine. I don't mind if they stain as much as they do. So I thought I would try and paint a little bit of a picture, so I went with this little mushroom. I wanted to do like a solid green flat wash as the background, and I think this went really well. It turned out as good as I could have hoped for. There was like no streaking in the background, but it did leave those like hard edges around the outside of the paint, which I'm not really a fan of. So when I was doing the red for the mushroom, I thought that the reds in the palette were too pinkish, so I mixed 2 of the reds and a black together in my palette and then put down this like base colour. For the grey of the bottom of the mushroom, I wanted to see how the paints mixed and blended on the paper, so with the grey and the black, I mixed them on the paper and it didn't seem to go as well as I was hoping. So there was kind of a lot of bleeding going on, and I was just trying to mix it, and it seemed like when quite a bit of water was added, it was just kind of went, oh crap, where do I go, and just panicked, and the paint just didn't know where to go. So here you can see, and also my red kind of like started to disperse and sat funny, and it wasn't a flat wash, like it went down, and this just happened as it was drying, and I just kept trying to correct it, but it just didn't work. Overall, I quite liked the paints. I think I'm going to have to practice a little bit more with them because they did like work a little bit differently to the paints that I usually use. I really liked the flat wash of the green, which was straight from the palette. I think I'm going to have to try and work on mixing because that didn't go well for me. I don't know whether it's the paints or whether it's me, but that wasn't as good as I was hoping. I did also want to do, what is it, the permeance test? Permeance, yeah. The one where you leave it in the sun to see how it fades, but this is England and it's February, so there isn't any sun. So I left that test, and yeah, that's all for my review. I hope you found this useful. Thank you for watching.